You've been taught to believe that reality is what you see, touch, and hear. But I am here to tell you that what you perceive as reality is nothing more than a shadow of what you truly believe. Your present circumstances, your financial situation, your career, your relationships are simply the effects of past thoughts and decisions. They are not permanent. The key to wealth and abundance is not in focusing on the world as it is, but in ignoring it entirely. Ignore what you see, ignore the current state of things, and instead focus on what you wish to see. Shift your focus from the present moment. What you see around you is simply a reflection of the past. It doesn't matter if your bank account is empty or if your dreams seem out of reach. The moment you accept the present as permanent, you stop creating. But if you shift your focus to the life you wish to live, if you start imagining it now, you are sowing the seeds for a new reality. Stop giving attention to what's in front of you and give your power to what could be. Assume the state of wealth you seek. The secret is in assumption. You don't need to wait for your circumstances to align. Assume you are already wealthy. Feel it in your body. Think it in your mind and believe it in your soul. Wealth is not a distant dream, it is a present reality that only needs to be assumed to become real. When you do this, your mind begins to draw everything toward you that you need to manifest it. Your assumption is powerful, and it shapes everything around you. Imagination creates reality. Your imagination is the creative force within you. Everything you desire is first born in your mind. Begin imagining yourself living the life you dream of. Feel the emotions of having wealth, the joy of financial freedom, the security and power that come with abundance. As you immerse yourself in this feeling, you are creating your new reality. The world around you will begin to shift to match the image you've created in your mind. Let go of doubt. Doubt is the opposite of faith. Whenever you are confronted with fear, lack, or limitation, replace it with a vision of abundance. Don't give attention to the facts that the world presents to you. What you see is temporary. What you imagine and believe is eternal. Let go of any thought that does not support the vision of wealth you are creating. Ignore the present reality, it is only temporary. When you live in the end, you act, think, and feel as if your desire is already fulfilled. You must see yourself already living in abundance. You must feel the joy, the freedom, and the certainty of it. The more you embody the end result, the faster it will manifest. Your mind will guide your actions, and the universe will align itself to reflect your belief. Faith in your inner power. Never forget that the power to create wealth lies within you. It is not the circumstances of your outer world that matter, but the power of your inner world. The imagination, the assumption, and the belief in your inner potential are what create your reality. When you have faith in yourself, when you trust your ability to manifest, everything you desire will be drawn to you. So, ignore the reality you see. Ignore the limitations and the obstacles. Focus on what you wish to create. Assume the state of wealth, let go of doubt, live in the end, and trust in your power. Your wealth is already yours, you simply need to claim it. The first step toward breaking free from the limitations of your current circumstances is to acknowledge them without resistance. It is important to understand that what you see and experience right now is not a permanent reflection of who you are or what you can achieve. The reality in front of you, the financial struggles, the challenges, the setbacks, is simply a temporary condition, a result of past thoughts, beliefs, and actions. These circumstances, however tangible they may seem, do not define you. They are nothing more than echoes of what you once believed was possible. In order to break free from these constraints, you must stop fighting them. Fighting against your current reality only gives it more power and attention. It reinforces the belief that your present situation is insurmountable and unchangeable. Instead of struggling against the obstacles in your way, shift your focus entirely away from them. The more attention you give to the limitations in your life, the more they expand. If you continually focus on your lack of wealth, your current struggles, or your fears, you are inadvertently giving them power. You are feeding them with your thoughts and emotions, making them stronger. To truly get rich, you must stop giving your power to what you see in front of you. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world, and the current state of things is only a manifestation of what you have previously thought, felt, and believed. But this is where the power of imagination comes into play. Your imagination is not limited by what is happening around you. It is the portal through which you can step into a new world, one where abundance and wealth already exist. The moment you begin to shift your focus from the present circumstances to the life you desire, you are starting to change the very fabric of your reality. You must learn to see beyond the physical world around you. The riches you seek are not confined to the limitations of your current environment. They exist in the realm of possibility, in the world of your imagination. The more vividly you can imagine the life of wealth, success, and freedom you desire, the more real it becomes in your mind. And as it becomes real in your mind, it begins to manifest in your life. It is essential to recognize that the present reality is not permanent. It is simply a reflection of the past. Your current circumstances were once only thoughts and beliefs in your mind, and the same is true of your future. The future you desire, one filled with wealth, abundance, and success, already exists in the realm of imagination. The key is to stop focusing on what you see now and start focusing on what you want to see. When you consistently give your attention to the vision of yourself as successful and wealthy, you begin to align your inner world with that reality. By shifting your focus, you stop identifying with the limitations and start identifying with the success that is already yours. You are no longer defined by what you currently experience. You are defined by the vision you hold in your mind and the belief that it is already yours. The more you live from that place of inner conviction, the more the outer world begins to shift in your favor. Opportunities will appear, doors will open, and you will find yourself on the path to wealth and abundance. Your true power lies not in the circumstances that surround you, but in the ability to imagine and believe in the life you desire. When you focus on the possibilities instead of the limitations, you open the door to your future. The present moment is temporary. It is your imagination that holds the power to shape your destiny. Shift your focus and watch as the world around you changes. To transform your life and manifest the wealth you desire, you must embrace the power of assumption. This is not about waiting for the world around you to change or for external circumstances to align with your desires. The key is to assume the state of abundance you seek right now in the present moment. Your external world is simply a reflection of your inner assumptions. If you want to live a life of wealth, you must first assume that you already are wealthy. This assumption has the power to reshape your reality. Assuming the state of abundance means adopting the mindset, the feelings, and the actions of someone who is already living the life of their dreams. It means seeing yourself as rich, regardless of what your current situation may look like. You do not need to wait for your bank account to reflect your dreams before you start living as though you already have everything you desire. By assuming the state of abundance, you are telling your subconscious mind that wealth is not a distant goal but an ongoing reality. The more you adopt this state, the more the world around you will conform to this belief. To truly embody this state, you must begin by feeling rich. Wealth is not just about numbers or material possessions, it is a state of mind and emotion. When you feel abundant, you attract abundance. Begin to feel the emotions associated with wealth: confidence, security, excitement, joy, and freedom. When you imagine yourself as someone who is already rich, immerse yourself in the emotions of that reality. Feel the satisfaction of financial freedom, the excitement of endless opportunities, and the joy of living a life on your terms. The more real these emotions feel to you, the more powerfully they will influence your reality. You must act rich. How does a wealthy person behave? How do they carry themselves? How do they make decisions? And how do they interact with the world? Start living as if you are already wealthy. You don't need to spend beyond your means, but you can carry yourself with the confidence and poise of someone who knows their value. You can make decisions with certainty, not hesitating because you fear lack. You can take actions that align with your goals, regardless of how small they may seem. When you act rich, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. This energy attracts opportunities, resources, and people who resonate with your assumption of wealth. You must think rich. Your thoughts are the building blocks of your reality. Wealthy people think in terms of abundance, opportunity, and possibility. They do not entertain thoughts of scarcity or limitation. Every time a thought of lack or insecurity arises, replace it with one of wealth and abundance. Affirm to yourself that you are deserving of all the wealth the world has to offer. The more you align your thoughts with the state of abundance, the more this state will become your reality. The assumption of wealth is not a one-time practice, it is a continuous way of living. It requires that you embody the mindset, feelings, and actions of someone who already has everything they desire. When you consistently live in the assumption of abundance, you begin to shape your reality to reflect that assumption. The universe will respond to the energy you project, bringing the people, circumstances, and opportunities necessary for you to manifest your desires. Your assumption will determine your outcome. What you believe to be true about yourself and your world will unfold before you. Your power is in the assumption you hold about your life. By assuming the state of abundance, you align your inner world with the wealth you seek. It is not a matter of waiting for something to change, it is a matter of living as if the change has already happened. The more you live in the assumption of abundance, the more your reality will reflect it. Your imagination is the most powerful tool you have for creating the reality you desire. It is the key that unlocks the door to all your dreams, desires, and ambitions. Every thought you have, every image you create in your mind is shaping the future you will experience. Imagination is not merely a fantasy or a passing daydream, it is the process through which you align your inner world with your outer world. If you want to manifest wealth, success, or any other goal, you must first envision it in your mind as already being true. The process of creating your desired reality begins with vivid mental imagery. This means that you must clearly picture yourself already living the life of affluence you seek. The mind cannot distinguish between what is imagined and what is physically real. When you visualize wealth, your mind accepts it as truth. The more you vividly imagine yourself living in abundance, the more your subconscious mind begins to accept this as your new reality. You must see the money flowing effortlessly into your life. Visualize every detail, how it feels to check your bank account and see the balance you desire, the luxurious lifestyle you lead, and the opportunities that present themselves to you. But visualization alone is not enough. You must also incorporate the emotional aspect of this experience. Emotions are the fuel that gives power to your imagination. When you visualize yourself in a state of abundance, you must also feel the emotions that come with it. Feel the excitement, the joy, the sense of security, and the freedom that wealth brings. The more intensely you can feel these emotions as if they are happening in the present moment, the more real your imagined reality becomes to your subconscious mind. Your emotions are the energy that will bring your visualizations into physical manifestation. It's not enough to merely imagine yourself rich, you must believe that you are already rich. Imagination is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. When you imagine yourself in a state of affluence, you are not creating something new, you are tapping into a reality that already exists. The key is to assume that this imagined state is your current reality. You must feel the emotions of abundance now, in the present moment. By doing this, you activate the law of attraction, which draws the physical manifestation of your desires into your life. It is important to remember that the more time and energy you invest in your imagination, the stronger the connection becomes between your inner world and the outer world. What you focus on in your mind will eventually show up in your life. Your thoughts are a powerful force, and by consistently imagining yourself already living the life you desire, you align yourself with the energy of that reality. You can use this technique at any time, in any place, to create the life you want. Spend time each day visualizing your desired outcomes. Close your eyes, vividly picture your goals as already achieved, and feel the emotions associated with that success. As you do this, you will notice changes in your mindset and behavior. You will begin to act in ways that align with your new imagined reality. Opportunities will start to appear, people will show up who can help you, and you will find that you are more confident in your ability to manifest your desires. Imagination is not just a passive activity. It is a powerful force that shapes your world. Your imagination is your creative power, and it is through this power that you bring your dreams into physical form. By visualizing your desires with vivid detail and feeling the emotions associated with them, you are setting the stage for your reality to shift. Your imagination creates your reality, so imagine the life you want. Feel the emotions of living that life, and watch as the world around you transforms. Doubt is the greatest obstacle standing between you and the manifestation of your desires. It acts as a powerful barrier, holding you back from realizing your true potential and achieving the life you've envisioned. Whenever doubt enters your mind, whether in the form of thoughts of lack, fear, or limitation, it disrupts the flow of energy necessary to bring your dreams into reality. Doubt is the enemy of manifestation because it aligns you with the very reality you want to avoid, a reality of scarcity, uncertainty, and unfulfilled desires. To manifest what you want, you must learn to let go of doubt completely and replace it with a stronger, more empowering belief in your success. The first step in overcoming doubt is to recognize it when it arises. Doubt often appears in the form of thoughts that challenge the possibility of your desires coming true. You may hear inner voices telling you that it's impossible, that you're not capable, or that your goals are too far out of reach. These thoughts are rooted in fear and past experiences, but they do not represent your true potential. When doubt shows up, it is important to replace it immediately with a powerful, positive image of your success. Shift your focus away from the negative thoughts and refocus on the vision you hold for your future. The more vividly you can imagine yourself living the life you desire, the more real it becomes in your mind, and the more it starts to manifest in your world. Do not give your attention to the world around you. What you see with your physical eyes is only a reflection of past thoughts and beliefs. It is the result of what you have previously imagined and assumed to be true. Your current circumstances are not permanent, they are just a temporary projection of your past mental state. The key to manifesting your desires is to focus not on the present reality, but on the future you are creating. The world around you may look like it's not aligning with your vision right now, but that does not mean you should give up on your dreams. The present moment is not an accurate reflection of your potential. The future you want is not bound by the limitations of the present. Every time a thought of doubt or limitation arises, replace it instantly with a stronger, more powerful image of success. Visualize the end result you desire with all the clarity and detail you can muster. See yourself living the life you want as if it is happening right now. Feel the emotions associated with your success, the joy, the pride, the freedom, and the satisfaction. The stronger you can make these feelings, the more you will align yourself with the reality of your desires. When you focus on the future you're creating and hold the belief that it is already yours, you raise your vibration to match that reality. One of the most important things to remember is that doubt is only a reflection of your old way of thinking. It is not a reflection of who you truly are or what you are capable of. The more you focus on the future you are creating, the more the present moment will begin to shift. The external world will start to reflect the changes you've made within yourself. By letting go of doubt and replacing it with the unwavering belief that your desires are already on their way, you allow the universe to align with your intentions. Their manifestation requires faith and trust. You must trust that the universe is working in your favor, even when you cannot see immediate evidence of it. Trust that every thought, every feeling, and every image you hold in your mind is creating the path toward your success. When you release doubt and replace it with unwavering belief, you are giving the universe the green light to bring your desires into physical form. Let go of doubt and trust in the process. Your dreams are already unfolding, they simply need you to keep your focus on the future you're creating and not the limitations of the present. Living in the end is one of the most powerful principles you can adopt in the process of manifesting your desires. It requires you to envision yourself already having what you seek and to operate from that place of completion rather than striving or hoping for something in the future. Most people approach their goals by focusing on what they don't yet have, but the secret to manifestation is to live as though you already possess everything you desire. When you do this, you shift your energy and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions to make your desires a physical reality. To live in the end means to fully imagine yourself at your desired destination, not as something distant or far off, but as something present and already achieved. You must see yourself already wealthy, successful, and abundant. Picture your life as though you are living the reality you've always dreamed of. See the money flowing, feel the joy of financial freedom, and immerse yourself in the emotions that come with living in your desired state. The key is to adopt this mindset not as a temporary exercise, but as your new way of being. When you assume the end result, your actions and thoughts will naturally align with it. It's important to remember that living in the end is not about waiting for things to change. It is about changing your internal state to reflect the reality you want to create. When you act, think, and feel as though you have already reached your goal, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are ready to receive. You are no longer in a state of wanting or lacking. Instead, you are in a state of having, knowing that what you desire is already yours. This shift in perspective is what begins to draw your desires into your physical world. Your mind is a powerful tool, and by consistently thinking and feeling as though you already have what you seek, you begin to attract the conditions and circumstances that will bring that reality into being. Your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions shape your reality, and when you live as though your desires have already been fulfilled, your mind will naturally align with that assumption. You will begin to think differently, make decisions that align with your desired outcome, and take actions that reflect the certainty that you are already living the life you want. In addition to thinking and feeling as though you are already there, living in the end also means acting as if. This doesn't mean pretending or faking it, but truly embodying the energy of success. Act with the confidence of someone who has already achieved their goals. Make decisions with the certainty that you are already wealthy, successful, or abundant. Your behavior will begin to reflect this new state of being, and as you continue to act from this place of fulfillment, you will begin to see your external circumstances start to change. Opportunities will arise that align with your new mindset, and people will show up who are in harmony with your vision. Living in the end also involves trusting the process. You may not immediately see the physical evidence of your desires, but when you maintain the belief that your goal has already been achieved, you allow the universe to work behind the scenes to bring it into reality. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, and that everything is aligning for your highest good. By living in the end, you are affirming to the universe that you are in harmony with the outcome you desire. This alignment will bring your dreams to life. The key to manifestation is not to focus on the gap between where you are and where you want to be, but to focus on the reality that you are already living the life you desire. When you consistently live from this place of already having achieved your goal, your mind, body, and reality will align to make it a physical truth. Living in the end is the most powerful way to create the life you desire. The power to create the life you desire lies within you, waiting to be unlocked. It is easy to look outside yourself for the solutions to your problems, to seek wealth, success, or happiness in the external world. But the truth is that all the power you need to manifest these desires already resides within you. It is your imagination, your assumptions, and your unwavering faith that will bring your dreams into reality. The key to unlocking this power is to trust in your inner world, knowing that it holds the ability to shape the outer world around you. When you trust in your inner power, you recognize that what you imagine, assume, and believe will ultimately shape your external reality. The world you see around you is simply a reflection of the thoughts and beliefs you hold within. If you want to experience wealth and abundance, you must first cultivate the belief that you are worthy of it, and that it is already yours. Your inner world, the thoughts you think, the assumptions you make, and the emotions you feel has the power to create your outer world. You do not need to look for wealth outside of yourself. You must instead look within and trust that your inner state is what determines your external circumstances. Faith in your inner power means knowing that you are not subject to the whims of chance or circumstance. You have the ability to create your reality through your thoughts and beliefs. When you believe that your desires are already fulfilled, when you feel the emotions of having what you want right now, you are tapping into the immense creative power within you. This faith is not just a passive belief, it is a knowing that what you imagine and assume to be true will manifest in your life. Your faith acts as a magnet, drawing to you the circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your inner vision. The act of assuming the end result, the wealth, the success, the abundance, is the key to manifestation. When you live from the assumption that your desires are already realized, you align yourself with the energy of that reality. You begin to see your world differently, noticing the opportunities and possibilities that were always there, but that you were previously blind to. When you trust in your inner power, you can confidently move through life, knowing that you are actively creating the life you want. You no longer wait for the world to change, you change your inner world, and the outer world follows. The most powerful tool you have in manifesting your desires is your imagination. It is through your imagination that you begin to see your goals as already achieved. When you create vivid mental images of your desires and feel the emotions associated with those images, you are communicating with the universe in a way that aligns with your true desires. The more you imagine yourself living the life you want, the more real it becomes in your mind. Your mind cannot tell the difference between what is imagined and what is physically real. So when you imagine yourself already wealthy, successful, or fulfilled, you are planting the seeds for that reality to grow. Believing that your desires are already done is the most powerful form of faith. When you believe that your goals have already been achieved, you no longer feel the need to chase or force things into existence. You trust that the universe is responding to your inner state and that everything is unfolding perfectly. Your belief in the unseen, that which is not yet manifested in the physical world, allows you to operate from a place of certainty. You know that what you have imagined is already on its way to you. This faith brings with it a sense of peace and trust. And as you continue to believe in your inner power, the external world will begin to reflect that belief.